Well, hello everybody and happy Tuesday. It is Tuesday, January 16th, 2024 at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Well, actually, I'm a couple minutes late because I'm having technical difficulties. So, I am actually watching you guys on my iPad instead of my computer because I came in here like 45 minutes ago and um, there was nothing. Oops, wait a minute. Hold on. I gotta turn the sound down. Okay. Ah. Okay. All right, I'm having serious technical difficulties, but anyway, somehow my computer did some kind of update last night, and it is taking an hour to reboot. So I'm trying to get everything on my iPad, even though it's not working exactly how I wanted it to, but we'll do the best we can tonight. So I was hoping I could set it right in front of me, but I can't. So I've got it off to the side. But anyway, hey everybody. It is cold in Chesapeake right now. The temperature dropped about 20 degrees today. I went out earlier today and it wasn't too bad. And then I just went out to take the garbage out a little while ago and it's freezing cold. It's dropped down into the 30s. So it's raining right now. I don't know if it's going to turn to anything tonight, but supposedly it's just supposed to keep raining. I don't know. It's like 34 right now though. So it is cold. So let me say hello. Hey, Julie. Hey, Marie. Hey, Mary. Hey, Starla. Hey, Diane. Hey, Patricia. Hey, Gail. 22 degrees and 3 inches of ice. Woo. Hey, Jody. Screenshot Starla. Yes, I tried to remember. This is what we're making tonight for our new kit. So we're going to do 3 of these cards tonight, hopefully, if I get my act together. Let's see, where did I stop? Hey, Lita. Hey, Cindy. Hey, Carol. Hey, Robin. Oh, 5 inches of snow. Nidra. Hey, Laura. Hey, Bill. Hey, Lynn. Hey, Deborah. Hey, Myra. Hey, Sharon. Hey, Denise. Oh, it's Denise's birthday. Happy birthday, Denise. Hey, Pat. Hey, Gail. I'm trying to read the comments as I'm scrolling. Oh, your pipes are frozen. Yikes. That happened to me one time like about 15 years ago, and that was, oh, so bad. Hey, Diana. Hey, Minda. Hey, Mary. Hey, Joni. Wind chill of 9 degrees and 9 inches of snow. Yuck. Hey, Julie. Hey, Hilda. Hey, Debbie. Hey, Amy. Hey, Linda. Hey, Vicky. Hey, Sherry. Hey, Debbie. I can't tell if I'm saying... There's a lot of people with the same names. Hey, Kathy. Hey, Patricia. Hey, Debbie. Hey, Laura. Hey, Jana. Hey, Joan. Everybody's got snow almost. Wow. Lots of snow. Hey, Dolores. Hey, Kathy. Hey, Rosie. Hey, Jaylene. Lots of people on today. Don't forget to do thumbs up if you're watching. It's so weird not having it on my computer. It's like freaking me out because my computer is still just like waking up. I turned it back on at 6:15. It's still not back up yet. So my joke is not up here either. And I have a cute joke for tonight. I'll see if I can pull it up on my iPad, but I don't know if I can or not. So that's weird. Okay, I've got my arm in the picture. Why is that? Let me see. Huh. Okay. It's so weird watching it on this little teeny screen because my computer is like a big giant, big screen TV kind of. And then my iPad's like, you know, this big. So this is what we're making tonight. It is using the stamp set Inspirational Sketches, which I love, love, love this one. And that stamp right there. And this goes with it, this embossing folder called Layered Florals. And it's just so beautiful. I love it. So what I did was I stamped all this and then I embossed it. And then I sponged it with the blending brushes, and then I sprinkled it with shimmer spray and ink. And I'm going to show you how to do that in just a second. So first I've got some Happy Mail. So I got Happy Mail from Melanie, and she sent me this cute card because I was not feeling well a while ago. And it's like an easel card, kind of like that, and it stands up. Isn't that cute? Love it. So that's so cute. And she said it was her birthday, so I sent her a birthday card in the mail. So thank you, Mel, for that. And then also I got a card from John in the UK. And I'm glad you sent me a card, John, because I didn't have your whole address. I've been waiting to send you a card back. So he sent me a Happy New Year card, which is absolutely gorgeous. Love, love, love this. So it's kind of like a one-sheet wonder almost, where you just stamp all over it, which I might copy this as a one-sheet wonder. Love, love, love this. And he has the neatest handwriting. Love that. All right, so that's my Happy Mail. I saw I have 3 things coming today, but it's pouring down rain outside, so I don't want to go outside. So let me show you how I came up with this. So I always practice on scrap paper before I start. So I was playing with different colors. So this was Lost Lagoon, which came out kind of gray looking for some reason. I don't know why. This was Pretty Peacock, and my pad was dry, so I grabbed another pad because I can't find the refill. I don't know where it is, even though I've got, I think, 2 of them. I can't find them, so I grabbed another pad, so that was a little bit darker. But I decided I didn't want to worry about having a dry pad, so I went to Blueberry Bushel, which I loved that. So I said, okay, I love the Blueberry Bushel. Then I did Berry Burst, and I really liked that. So then I played around with different colors of the greenery, and I kind of liked the, it's Parakeet Party is what I ended up using. And I liked that with the blue better. So that's what I ended up doing with that. And I also did the Berry Burst one, but I didn't put it together, but I just made it. And I decided I really liked the blue one better. So that's what we're making tonight. And we're going to do 3 of them because they're so easy. You can put them together like super duper fast. And we're going to do that together. And since I needed 3 for the card kit to show you, because the last card kit, this one ended yesterday. So this one I only had 2 samples, so I kept showing 2 samples, but you got 3. And I just filled out all the envelopes today, so I'm going to cut all that tomorrow and hopefully get all of those in the mail tomorrow because I'm off tomorrow. Yay, I'm so excited. I never get Wednesday off, so that's exciting. And let's see. Oh, lots of news. So don't forget, if you want this kit, which we're making today, you're going to get 3 sets of all the supplies. And just make sure you use the host code. I had 3 people who forgot. I will still send you the kit, but make sure you guys are using the host code if your order's under 150. So a $50 order will get you the card kit. And then also a free celebration item from our celebration catalog, which has lots of cute things in it. Hopefully you guys have it. If not, it's on my website. You can click on it and look through it. And then also if your order is over $100, you get 2 free celebration sets. And you also get my card kit plus a pack of gems. And I just had them sitting right here. And now I don't know what to do with them. That's crazy. Okay, hold on. There they are. Okay, they're behind my iPad. Those are the gems for this time. Let's see. Oh, Ruth is on here. Hey, Ruth. Quick. Oh, she's on here quick. Kind of blurry. Hopefully not. Okay, clear. Everybody else says clear. So hot in Australia. Wow. Send some of that heat over here to the United States because it's cold here. All right. So you'll get the card kit, which is this one, and the gems if your order's over $100. And then also we're having the joining special, which is $99 like usual, but you get $125 in product plus the free glass mat kit or $30 in extra product plus free shipping. So that's a good deal. And then there's also the host special. So if your order is over $300 or at $300 or more, you'll get an extra $30 free in host rewards. So that's $66 free plus 6 free celebration sets. So, or gifts. So that's a good deal. So lots and lots of free stuff right now. All right. So let me read the comments real quick. Vicky says the same thing. Send me some of your heat to melt all the snow. Yeah, if any of you guys are seeing blurry, make sure you do a refresh because that's usually what will get rid of the blurriness. So I think, Kathy says watching from Florida and it's not showing. I don't know if that means not snowing or showing. Oh, we'll be watching on TV. Okay. I guess she's not getting it on the computer. Well, it's definitely on the computer because I got it on my iPad right now. Just not on my computer, although it is coming back now. I'm getting like a little bit of stuff on here. Just keep swirling in a circle. I don't know what it's doing. All right, so we're making 3, so you need 3 of each piece. So you need 3 of the blueberry bushel, and you can make this in any color you want. And really, you could use any flower set that you want to. But this one just comes out so beautiful like this. You need 6 pieces of white because you need 3 for the front and also 3 for the inside. So there's 6 of those, and that's 5 1/4 by 4. And then 3 pieces of the word piece, and that's 3/4 by 2 1/2. So 3 of these, and my Post-it won't stay flat. And then you need also the ribbon. So this ribbon is this right here, and it took me forever to find it because I looked in the catalog and it's in the in color ribbon. It's called boho blue textured ribbon. It was so funny in my class the other day. One of the girls said somebody said, what kind of ribbon is that? And she read, I guess this is German or Dutch, I don't know, and she said it's Lintmet texture. Dying laughing. I said, I don't think that's the English translation. So that's the ribbon, but it's in the big catalog and it's under the in color ribbons, and then it's just got one pictured. I think the pink one is pictured, but then it's got the list of all 5 of them. I don't know why I kept looking at the page, and I couldn't find it. I'm like, I know this ribbon is in here somewhere, but I kept not seeing it. So that's what happened to it. So there you go. Okay, got my computer back, but it doesn't have YouTube on here yet, so I don't feel like logging in and all that stuff. So we're just going to stick with the iPad right now. And let's see. Oh, Brian. Oh, Twyla, you got your Christmas card. Good. Hopefully everybody got theirs by now. I only had like 2 I couldn't get the address for, but I just got 1, and then today John sent me that card, so I got his address now. So that should be just about everybody. All right, so let's take these off. So first thing we're going to do is just stamp, and I'm going to get a piece of scrap paper. All right, so we're going to do the inside first because that's easy peasy. So we just need 3 pieces, and we're going to start with our blueberry bushel. So blueberry bushel. Let me get this out of the way so I don't mess it up. And you're just going to ink this up and just stamp it right on the bottom. So that's, the inside is super easy. So there's 1. Here's 2. And let Starla get a screenshot real quick before I do the other one. And here is 3. All right, so there's your 3 insides. So we can set those aside. Now for the front part, oops, I grabbed an extra one. All right, so we're gonna do the same thing on each one. So I stamped twice, inked once, stamped twice. So ink it up, stamp it once. Make sure you get the whole thing on there, and then you can stamp it again, second generation, and you get a really pretty lighter version. Then stamp it again. Make sure you do the whole thing, because if you stamp off, then what happens is you'll get a line there. So I'm going to go ahead and do that one right there. I'm not leaving much room for leaves, but now this one is okay. It's off, but if I do this corner right here, it'll be all right. See, there's that little line. I went a little too high there, but that's okay. All right, so that's that one. I'm gonna go back and add leaves in a second. So again, we're gonna do a full, and then a half, and then a full one, and so let's do a half one down here, and then another full one, and a little bit right there, so we can squeeze the leaf in there. Isn't this just gorgeous? I love it. And I didn't spray this with shimmer spray, but I'm gonna do it on this one, see what it looks like. And this one is nice to have a juicy pad because you can get that second generation stamp that comes out really pretty. But this is a gorgeous stamp. All of those ones that are, what are they called? Distinctive, are so pretty. All right, so there's that. So we're done with the flower. So now we're gonna take the leaves, and I tried different leaves and I really liked this one. It's a giant leaf, but we're only gonna be using this part of it. So just that top part. So I'm only gonna be inking that very, very top piece. So I'm just gonna dip it in there and just kind of stick some in between these flowers. If it overlaps a little bit, that's okay. So I'm just inking the top part. Okay, so there's our leaves, and then just go to the next one. So this is kind of like a one sheet wonder. You really could, I could have done this as a one sheet wonder, and it would have been just as gorgeous, probably even easier. Okay, and then one more. Oops, inked up a little bit too much. And if you overlap the flowers a little bit, it doesn't matter. Okay, there you go. And I might be able to squeeze a little bit one in there, but I'm not even going to worry about it. All right, so here's our 3 cards. Then what you're going to do, we're going to shut this and put that away. Okay, so now you need to emboss them. So you've got your embossing folder. And whenever you're embossing, you always want to make sure your Stampin' Up! Is on the top, because that's the top of the embossing folder. So when you put it in here, you want it face up, and the Stampin' Up! Should be there. You can always use this line here as a guide to make sure it's straight. This one doesn't really matter because it's just flowers all over it, but if it was one like stripes or something that was words or something like that, you definitely want to make sure it's straight. All right, run this through your embossing machine, and then when it comes out, you're going to have, instead of 3 flat ones, you'll have 3 embossed ones. So here's my embossed ones. So that comes out really pretty. Then what we're going to do is take boho blue. I tried it with balmy blue, and I didn't like that color as much. So we're using boho blue, and we're going to be sponging these. So, hey, Karen. Love the colors. Oh, thank you. I love these colors too. All right, so we're using boho blue and our blending brush. Yeah, Parakeet Party was the green. Oh, Vicky, you're talking about your dog? Leaves are from the stamp set Stippled Roses. Oh, yeah. That's right. These leaves are from Stippled Roses. I use them a lot because they're really, really pretty. There is another leaf that I tried first, and I used it on that scrap paper right here. This one right here. It's from that one I think it's got nature something. It's the one with the one that John used. Where did I put that card? I can't find it. The card that John used with the new stamp set. It's got these leaves in it, and it's got that, the words and some other stuff. I tried that one, but I didn't like it because it was just too open, and I liked how this was kind of, you know, filled in the inside, so that's why I picked that one. And I just didn't bring the stamp set with me. All right, so we're going to blend this really lightly. So I'm just going to go really, really lightly over top of where the embossed part is. And so it's going to just pick up ink on that raised area. So I'm not pressing very hard at all. I just want to get the raised part of it and not the white, the regular white. That's flat. So this just gives it a little bit of extra color and makes that embossing folder pop up more so you could see it. I did a card like this like 4 years ago when we had the, for celebration, we had the country floral embossing folder, and we had a distinctive stamp that went with it. Well, I used First Frost was one of them, and then I used another one that we had for celebration, I think. It was so pretty. So that's in one of my videos from like, I think it's 3 or 4 years ago, at least. Okay, so that just adds a little bit of color, and you can see that embossing folder pop more. So that's like before and after. So love that. See how fast these cards are? They just really come together super fast. That's why I like to make like 3 cards at a time, because I feel like if I've already got everything out, I might as well go ahead and make some more. Last night at work, we for some reason, Monday's usually our busiest day. And I don't know if it was because it was a holiday, which I didn't even know was a holiday. I put mail in the mailbox yesterday, totally not even realizing it was a holiday, because we're open every day of the year, so we're never closed. And so we were really busy in the morning, but at night it got just really slow. And we're all just sitting around with nothing to do. And so we're just joking around and talking and everything, and having a good time. And it was so nice because usually on Monday nights it's a crazy busy and you don't have time to do anything. But it was really nice night. And we had some really nice patients come in. And I wanted to tell you a story about one of them, but I'd have to tell you their name, which I'm not really allowed to do. But their name was so hysterical, and we all just busted out laughing. But I can't tell you, unfortunately. But it was funny. We did have this one lady come in, though, that she was like a helicopter wife. And you guys know it drives me crazy when I have the helicopter moms and the helicopter wives that come in, and they won't let, you know, their child who is like 25 years old check themselves in. They want to do all the answering of the questions for them, even though they're perfectly capable of doing it themselves. And then the wives do it with their husbands. And I know some of you guys say, oh, my husband doesn't remember anything, I have to do the answering for him. But sometimes the husbands are totally fine, and you can tell they're irritated because their wives are in there with them, and I try to get their wives to wait in the waiting room while I ask them questions. But this one lady, oh, she's driving me crazy. And you could just tell her husband was getting so irritated because she was answering every question. I was like, ma'am, can you let your husband answer the questions, please? It's just aggravating. All right, so once you get all that in, then you're done with the sponging. So then what we're going to do is put these together, and then I'm going to do the spray on there last. Oh, I forgot to stamp the words. So we need to get our, oh, actually I did the words in the boho. So we're going to use these words, celebrate you. I don't know what stamp set this is from. It was sitting on the table. Like always, I just grab what's handy. And I know you guys hate that. But it's just easy. I said I want just a small word because I didn't want to cover much of this flower piece up. So I wanted something small. And this was just sitting there. All right, so it's kind of juicy, so I'm going to let it dry for just a minute and peel these off. So I'm going to rip and dip today, my favorite thing to do, and hopefully not smear anything. I think they're dry. All right, so dip. We're going to dip it. Oops, I just realized I'm really crooked. All right, so dip these in here. Try not to touch the edges with your fingers. And there you go. Go to the next one. And the ripped edges always come out really pretty when you dip them. And wait till you see what we do with the Winkostella. So I think I might do one with Winkostella, well, two with Winkostella and then one with just spray and see which one looks better. All right, so now we are done with that. Okay, so what I did was I took the Blueberry Bushel ink pad and I just grabbed some ink like that, just a little bit on the edge. So there's some ink. You could squeeze it and get ink in the lid, but I found that just makes a big mess in my ink pad, so I try not to do that too much. All right, so we're going to put our ribbon on and just tape it to the back. So our flower goes like that. And we're going to put it a little bit below halfway and tape it to the back. So just like that. And make sure that's even. And then put that on the front with our green glue. And this is a 3D embossing folder, and it makes a really deep impression. So you really want to make sure you get that glue in there and get it to stick good. So we're going to stick that on. And I'm just going to flip it over and rub it for a minute. Oh, Starla says words are from Dainty Delight stamp set 161078. Thank you, Deborah. Starla says straight for a second. There's that. Here's this one. You want, oops, that's upside down. Somehow they got all turned around. Like the torn edges. Is the ribbon really thick? No, it's not too thick. It's like, no, it's kind of like, you know what it's like? Suede. Kind of feels like suede ribbon. Oops. Yep. And you know what it is? It does peel apart, and you can make it ruched if you want. But it is like suede. It's really, really soft, and it's not very thick. So it's a really nice ribbon. All right, next one. Do the same thing. I love this. I hate to even cover up these flowers at all because they're so pretty. And this embossing folder, I saw a really cool technique. I don't know if you guys know who Jennifer McGuire is. She is not a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. She's just a, like, incredible stamper, and she's been around forever. And I don't know if she really works for anybody. I think she just kind of like uses everybody's products. But she had this video, and it was a folder almost exactly like this that she did some really cool techniques. I'm going to try that maybe next time or in a week or so. Does it make bows easily? I don't know. Let me look. I'll see. What flower is that? It's from Inspirational Sketches. Let me flip this over. I've got So I Dip Too. Oh, Carol, you dip too. Everybody's a dipper now. Patricia says, I like Jennifer McGuire. She is really, really good. And Gina K. Yeah, I like Gina K too. Gina K is kind of more like me, I think. She does, you know, talking and everything. Jennifer McGuire does pretty much straight videos with like no talking. They're all just like a project, and she kind of talks, telling you what she's doing. All right, as far as a bow for this, let me see. I don't think I've made a bow with this yet. So let's see. It is a little bit stiffer than some ribbons, yeah. A little bit, it's probably hard to make a little tiny one because it is bigger, but you could. So there's a bow. If you have a little bow maker, it would really be easier. But there's your bow. So not too bad. I think I'll save that, use it later, now that I have one. Okay, so let's put this back on. So right around the middle, just a little bit lower. But anyway, so Jennifer McGuire has a lot of really cool technique videos. And sometimes when I'm looking for something, I go on hers and just look for ideas. Even though it's not Stampin' Up, you can still make it with Stampin' Up stuff. So she has a really cool one with an embossing folder like this one. And she does something on the back. First she inks up the embossing folder, and then she's using the reverse side, and it comes out really, really cool looking. So I'm gonna try that. But I kind of had in my mind what I wanted to do today. Oh, Vicky says I use forks for making bows. I used to do a fork bow, but then I bought one of those ones on Amazon. They're only like, I think I put the link in the description box. They're only like $8 or something, the bow maker, and it's just like a dowel rod. It's like a piece of wood with dowel rods in there, and you just kind of wrap your ribbon around it. It makes perfect little bows. Okay, so then after you do that, we're gonna stick this under here. So we're making a faux bow, or just a knot really. So we're gonna stick that under there like that and snip it. And it does fray a little bit when you pull it, so you might have to trim just a little bit. So there's one. Keep it straight. Sorry, Starla. Starla does my PDF tutorials for the card kits. So if any of you guys ever get the card kits, Starla's the one who does all the hard work. So she's taking pictures. So that's why she's saying, make it straight. And I really appreciate all that work you do, Starla, because I suck at the computer. So it would take me all day. And I wouldn't do it because I don't have patience. I get so aggravated with the computer sometimes. Like if I know how to do something, I'm good. But if I don't, then it just takes me forever. Like when I text and stuff, I usually hit the speaker button and just talk into the phone because I hate typing. And I have to do it at work all day. I am a pretty fast typer, but I just don't love doing it. All right, so there's all of our bows. Or, well, really not bows, but I call it a faux bow. All right, so there we go with that. Then we're going to put our words on, and then we are going to do our splattering. So words go on with dimensionals. And, oh, Carol, your husband made you a bow maker. Jennifer says her upline has a bow maker made out of dowels that her husband... Yeah, a lot of people have handy husbands. I wish I had one of them. A husband and a handy one. Oh. Who is that? Oops, I can't see. I keep grabbing my, mouse, and then I realize I'm not on my computer, so I gotta use my finger for my iPad. Okay, so there we go. You can use a cribbage board with nails as a... I don't even know what a cribbage board is. Sometimes technology is overrated, yeah. Gorgeous card. Thank you, Debbie. Love making the knot. Can you share the pattern for the bows? The pattern for the bows. I'm not sure what you're talking about. I don't have a pattern for a bow. It's just a regular old bow like you tie your shoes. Okay, so we're gonna kind of stick this on top of the ribbon, but just a little bit on top of the ribbon. You don't want to cover your words up. That knot, oh, that's all that. Cards are pretty, thank you. What is a cribbage board? I don't even know what that is. I've heard of it, but I'm not sure what it is. Thank you, Regina. I think she means the bow maker. I do not have the bassinet stamp. I don't have any babies in my life right now. Unfortunately, I only have one daughter, and I don't think she's ever gonna have kids, so she pretty much said she just wants to be a fur mommy. Which, she's got 2 dogs and 2 cats, and I am not an animal person, really. I mean, I like dogs, okay. I'm really allergic to cats, so I never ever would have a cat. But she's got 2 dogs and 2 cats, and they're talking about getting a 3rd dog, and their dogs are so bad. I don't even know why she would even consider getting another one. All right, so what I did was I put this ink right here, and then this is the Wink of Stella. So I just am grabbing a little bit of this ink, and you want it to be a little bit of juice coming out of there. And I'm gonna grab something like my take your pick tool. You can see this one is covered in glitter already. And what I'm gonna do is just tap it, and it's gonna spray some shimmery blue sprinkles on there. See, you can see it right. That's a close-up of what it looks like. See what it does? It gives you some sparkly shimmer. And hopefully you can see it on the card too. It's so pretty. Oh, you can see it really good on the words. Okay, so you don't have to tap too hard for that. And then we're gonna do this one. And if it doesn't look like it's coming out, grab a little bit more. Oh, you can see it getting all over my workspace. And I just put a brand new clean sheet on here. All right, one more. If you're not seeing the blue, just grab a little bit more blue. But I like this because it gives you sparkle and blue sprinkles at the same time. And get your pen totally covered also. All right, I love that look. All right, so that is that. And then you just want to clean off your Wink of Stella until it goes clear. And then it's all nice and clean again. All right, so that's how you do that. Now I'm gonna take one of these and spray it and just see if you can see the spray too. Make it extra shimmery. Oh, look how big's the color pop. Oh, look at that. Look at the difference. It makes the color just pop. Oh, I love it. Okay, I'm gonna have to do that for all of them now. Ah, love it. Oh, this shimmer spray is like the greatest thing ever invented. If you guys don't have any, you need to get some. So the link is below my video, and there's 2 places you can order it from. I think I can't remember the name of it. It's like $5 a bottle, but it's just Champagne Mist Shimmer Paint or All-Purpose Ink. It's from Sukaneko. That's the brand name. T-S-U-K-I-N-E-K-O. But I buy this, well, Stampin' UP used to sell it, but we don't anymore. So now I get it from that other place, and it's like $5 for a little teeny jar, which will last you forever. And you just mix it up with alcohol, 70% alcohol, and a little spray bottle. And it comes with a little bead in there. And when the first one I ever used, I just poured that bead into this, and that's how I got that bead in there. But I have a bunch of different videos that I show how to make it, but it's only 2 ingredients. It's alcohol, that's 70% alcohol, and you just fill it up to about right there. Pour a little bit of this in there, just a little bit, like a 1/4 of a teaspoon or so, and then just shake it up, and it'll just transform your cards into just the most gorgeous things. You know what I forgot? I forgot to put the insides inside. Let's do that. And I'm sorry I don't have the joke for you guys tonight. Oh, so cute. So I'll tell 2 jokes next time, because my computer has just now come back to life. I hate that when they do updates, and I wasn't expecting that tonight when I came in here and sat down to get ready for the video. Oh, has everybody done thumbs up for me? There's 183 people watching, and I see 85 thumbs up, so we need 100 more people to do thumbs up right now. Come on, you guys, hit that like button. Hit the like button. And then I will read comments. Oh yeah, Jana, if your Wink of Stella does not flow out, yes, just squeeze right here where it says push. There's a push on each side, and you just squeeze that. Now, if you're squeezing and nothing is coming out, that probably means it's empty. If you look at it in the light, you can kind of see if there's liquid in here. And just a little tip of what I do sometimes is I take it apart. This is not really something I should tell you, but this is what I do. I pop this off. Just use your scissors or your thumbnail. Pop that off. And I just pour a little bit of my shimmer paint in here, and that'll make it go, and a little bit of alcohol, and it'll make it go a little bit farther. So that's what I do, but you can also buy another one if you want to, because I go through these things like so fast it's not even funny, because I use a lot of shimmer stuff. So here's our cards from tonight. So that is, look at the difference without the shimmer spray. It's just definitely not as brilliant. It's like brilliant blue. I loved that color, brilliant blue. All right, so there we go. So this is the new card kit. So if you place an order from now till the end of the month, this will be your card kit that you get. And then the gems is with the $100 order. And these gems right here and these, all 3 of these colors, go perfectly with this card. So you could actually use these on here if you want to. I didn't put any gems because I really didn't think it needed any, but if you want to put some on there, you certainly can. All right, let me see if there's any more questions. Oh, Vicky says she refilled all of her Wink of Stella. Oh, a lot of people do that, and alcohol. I put just alcohol, but I felt like it didn't have as much shimmer, so I put a little bit of both. Thank you, guys. They keep running out of Wink of Stella. Well, you could make your own. Refilled my Wink, yeah. But it only really works like one time, because I found out if I tried to do it more than once, it really didn't like keep going like it should. Let me see if I missed. And y'all have any questions before I get off of here? What is a fishing sinker? Is that like a weight for fishing? I wonder if it would make your shimmer spray. All right, I missed something about fishing sinkers for the beads. Oh, okay, I gotcha. To put the bead inside, yeah. Yeah, I don't know what it is. It's kind of like the same thing that's in nail polish, but it does come in this. So once you finish using this, just pour the whole thing in there and you'll have one. So I save all my empty bottles that have the little bead. So if I make another jar, I can have a bottle. I have one in there. Let's see. Yeah, Champagne Mist is definitely my favorite. The gold, we used to sell the silver, gold, and champagne, but then they stopped. And I'm hoping if everybody writes a note to Stampin' Up, maybe they'll bring it back. All right, you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and sorry about my computer stuff, but I'll have 2 jokes for you next time, so be looking out for that. And enjoy the rest of your week. Stay warm, everybody. Drink some hot cocoa and sit in front of the fireplace and watch a good movie. And stamp. Take time to stamp. All right, I will see you back on Saturday at noon for another episode of Stamping with Lisa. So you guys have a great rest of your week, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.